So how you doing today, folks? Here's Doug from the Happy Wanderers, and today we're going to try to install a new RV lock set. So here it is. It's called RV Lock, and it's the keyless handles. So this comes with a remote fob right here, and it also comes with a set of keys. So you can open the good old-fashioned way, and it comes with some very simple instructions right here. And it says in the other YouTube videos that the whole thing can be installed in about 10 minutes. So we will see. So that will be used to replace this, and the advantage will be you could have a master key to this. Very easily obtain, get in and steal valuables, or you never know when you're sleeping at night. The other one is more safe in that regards. There's three ways you can open it: is with a key, or by punching in a code, or with the remote. So everybody likes the remote entry on a car, so why not on an RV? And we kind of thought this one was going to come with it when we bought it, but it didn't. So we've been quite a long time getting this, and pretty anxious to see how it works. Are you a drill bit model now?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So ours takes kind of a small star bit. Can you see that? Okay. And there's only 4 screws. So let's see how fast Mrs. Happy Wanderer can unscrew this thing. We are definitely going to put some very high energy music to this. And this is exciting stuff, folks.
Sure is.
Yes, it is. She even needed her glasses on to do this. She scratched her eye on some really stiff Velcro. Not good.
Okay.
Okay.
So, now what?
So that part's done. Now you could probably take that.
This right here?
Yeah. Striker plate.
Yeah, that'll loosen it.
That is hooked to it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now you can get that part out.
Yeah, you kind of have to do this kind of motion like this to pull it out.
Yeah, because it's into this part right here.
Turbo.
So that's what you've got. Just your styrofoam door with a hole in it. See if it'll fit.
Okay.
You have to remember that wire has to go through.
Oh yeah, let me put the wire through first.
So the wire has to go through. Look at that. We'll clean it up around there.
Crooked, but we'll fix that.
Yeah. So far so good.
Here's what looks on that side.
Yep.
All right.
So I want to show this. This doesn't line up perfect, but as long as you can get the screws in, that opening I wouldn't think has to line up perfectly. So let's see how they're going to provide you with a different screw, and then you're going to have a Phillips head screwdriver for these, because now they're going to go into the new unit, and you don't want to use that deeper screw, and it's a different head, just so you know.
I'm not going to tighten it too much right now.
Here's the other one.
The other one. Just do that for right now.
Hold it in place?
Yep.
Okay, now we got to get the other part. You connect the battery wires, and you should hear confirmation, which we did.
Yep.
That you have juice in the battery. And then you must have to tuck that wire inside there, right?
I'm going to tuck this wire in.
You have to tuck the excess wire in as you're doing this next part.
Make sure it doesn't go where the
Yeah,
screws
where the
go,
screws
right?
are. And then you got to line up your screw holes, and your paddle right there has to be in the closed position to line this up, it says. So once you get the wires plugged in, tucked away, and you get everything lined up. So we took a hand screwdriver and we lined it up, and we put the screws in. So now we're going to tighten it up and see how everything's working. I'm going to use a hand screwdriver to snug them up the rest of the way.
Now you're hand tightening all those screws.
Did you hear that? A lot of threads on those screws.
But it looks like it pulled it flush to the door, which is what we were looking for. Checking, you want to check that plate on the front too?
Yeah, but I don't want it to be able to slip out like it did before. I made the mistake of checking this with the screws not being tight, and there's a slot in there. You'll see there's a part on the bottom of this. This has to be in a closed position, and it fits right perfectly in that slot, and that's what makes it so this will work.
Right. So you just had to take it all out and put it back in.
Start
the
over
position,
again.
Right?
So you can't really test that until these screws are tight. All right, pretty tight. Now we're going to tighten up the plate the rest of the way. Alright, everything seems to be working okay.
I went close it.
Now
There's a
just testing, make sure everything's lining up, and that'll okay, it says to push in 1, 2, 3, 4,
and then lock.
That must mean success. And then you do it again for unlock.
Yes. Wow, that is loud, isn't it? Reset it. It's on the 1, 2, 3, 4 code. That's what it comes with.
Yeah.
So you have to hold the 8 and the lock key, and you'll hear a long beep. And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the code they give you, and lock. And then you need to put your new code in. So it'll be whatever your new code is, and then lock. And then you confirm it again by new code, lock, and they'll give you a long beep. You have to make sure you hear that long beep. And then once that happens, then it should be good.
Okay.
So.
Are you going to show them how it works? There, look at that.
There's the lock.
Success. Cool. So now we have to program the remote.
So there's unlock.
So it works with a key.
Yep.
It works with the code on the keypad. And now the last part is we have to program the remote. Good idea. So if you want to keep your original parts, maybe you want to take this with you if you go to trade your rig or whatever, and put it all.
To fit your new rig, because they are not always.
So we're going to label that this is the front door, and we're going to put this away. So the box that they give you is a nice sturdy box, and you can use it. So one thing we thought of is make sure you take your old key, if you're going to do what we did here, and put it away so that you have your keys to go with your lock set, your old lock set. What are you doing first?
All right, so you have to go to your handle and turn the switch from off to on.
Okay.
That's engaging the fob.
Okay.
Okay, so then you have to hold
reset that.
I guess it's just the one short beep, sorry.
Okay.
Press and release the lock button on your remote.
Okay.
Until the handle confirms a sync with a long beep. You heard it.
Okay.
Finally press the lock, unlock.
Okay.
Lock.
Oh, look at that. Already successful? Wow.
That can't get much easier.
So let's try it with the door shut.
Oh gosh.
Make sure it works.
door unlocked.
You'll be fine.
Ready?
Yep.
Lock.
All right.
It's locked.
Look at that. Can we see what the remote looks like?
Yeah. So you can put 2 locks on one remote, which is
Yeah.
pretty handy.
Yeah. So if you have one for each door, it'd be handy. All right.
Beautiful.
So it's successful.
That
So
is
here's the
pretty good.
question. If you didn't have all the interruptions like we did today, could you do it in 10 minutes?
Probably 10, 15 minutes or
I think
so.
like if you did it.
Like if we were to do the other one now,
probably could
we
do it
would
in 10
do
minutes.
it in 10 minutes easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we know what to expect. And
Yep.
Yeah.
So it really isn't that bad.
No.
Anybody could probably do it themselves.
If you can read directions, you can do it.
Yeah, and there's the directions. Show the directions. They're
So they're pretty simple.
pretty simple.
Yeah. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. Turbo stop. That works. We can see you, hon. Oh, you're going further? Works. You're going further? It worked right there. Not bad.